Today we're discussing design trends and crimes of 2024.
We had the opportunity to tour CFM with designer Jesse Shaw, and here we are today at his studio, Details Home Studio.
Okay, one of the crimes that was mentioned was the all-white kitchen, and I think there's a couple of us that are guilty of that. So help us with our all-white kitchens. Tell us more.
So let me just preface it by saying, if you like it, I love it. If you created this space for yourself and you're in love with it, it inspires you every day, then it's perfect.
Great.
Nothing needs to be fixed. Moving into like 2024, we are getting the opportunity to have a little bit more of our individual tastes kind of speak through with our design. So moving into 2024, we get to have a little bit more of individual feel to it, bringing in warm tones, colors, textures, just really having an opportunity to make it our own and speak to everybody's like individual personality.
Yeah.
I feel like we're seeing more wood cabinets. Is that coming back?
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely the wood cabinets, the lighter tones, the lighter colors like sages, blues, bringing in those colors.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Can't wait to tell my husband we're painting our cabinets.
I think that leads us to the second crime, which you mentioned, less tchotchkes. Farmhouse tchotchkes.
Farmhouse tchotchkes.
Okay.
Yes. So we're talking about the gather signs, the
Blessed.
live, laugh, love. There it is, right there.
If you don't have that, you don't own the house.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true.
Yeah, it is true.
So what are we replacing that with?
So replacing that with some artwork.
Okay.
That actually may portray those same things. So instead of you having like the words gather, you can portray that same feeling within a piece of art.
Oh, that's very nice.
I love that.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah. So still have like the warm fuzzies of all of that,
Yeah.
but not just
Spelled out so clearly.
Think about it for a little bit.
What about the pantry doors that say pantry on them?
It's the worst.
Are they coming back?
Yeah.
I don't know that they're coming back, but I think there's a space for those.
Another crime, matching furniture sets. My first set was from Costco. It all matched.
Yep.
I loved it. Do you love it?
I don't. I loved it when you were maybe a bachelor and, you know, living that time and that season of your life. But we're done with that season. So moving forward, and that really is one of my pet peeves, is just going to, whether it's IKEA, even if it's Selden's, any place like that, and just getting that matching furniture set. There's such great options, even kind of mixing and matching. So maybe do your sofa, maybe it's a leather sofa, and then we can do two colored like wingback chairs.
Yeah.
Something just to kind of mix it up a little bit and not make it feel so stagnant. So have some movement, again, some warmth, your personality incorporated into that design. It'll really make the space feel great.
I think people are scared to go beyond the set.
Right.
And don't trust their taste. What would you say to them?
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, don't be scared. Even if you just Google, like, you know, mixing, matching chairs, couches, all of that, you can also just call me.
Jesse Shaw at Details.
Yeah, for a little consultation.
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
honestly send me a couple pictures.
Yeah.
That's
Super
great.
easy, yeah.
Because kind of anything goes right now, huh?
Yes and no.
That's scary.
Yeah, I got a little scared when you said that. But I think if you're kind of condensing that down, I think you can have your staple pieces and then have your one or two offs. So let's say everything is pretty neutral, it's kind of timeless. We have a leather sofa, a bookcase, you know, the normal tchotchkes on that. And then we did two floral print chairs. So let that kind of be the thing that kind of like livens up the room, and then everything else kind of be neutral, just so it's not fighting. Like everything's not fighting for attention in the room.
There we
Kids
go.
fighting in the room is enough. We don't need the furniture fighting too.
Amen.
Hit us with another crime, Shaw.
All right, the all white or the all gray kitchen. I mean, room.
Okay.
We already went with the kitchen.
Yeah, we did that.
So just rooms in general.
Yeah.
Whether it be a bathroom, living room, laundry room, any room where it's just monochromatic. So it's the blue, the green, any color. Don't overdo it.
Okay.
It kind of goes back to the matching set. It kind of it goes stagnant. So introducing several color schemes in there. And then if you want to introduce like a mustard or kind of one of these popular colors that we have going on, you can do that with just like curtains and have the rest kind of be that neutral, those other neutral colors.
Like
so
that.
like pillows and throws are a good way to break it up.
Great way, and then when you're done with it, you can just change it out.
Totally.
Wonderful. I see a lot of pieces in here that I could use. for
I
that very
couldn't agree
thing.
more. And on that note, we just had the color of the year come out?
Blue, Nova Blue 825.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Benjamin Moore, yeah?
Yes.
Benjamin Moore color.
Do you approve?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely blue, leading, pulling in a little bit more of those pink colors, those warmer colors.
Yeah.
So blue typically goes really cool. So for this color, I like that it kind of warms it up just a little bit.
Wonderful. Let's check it out.
So we talked about everything you don't like, all of the crimes. What do you like?
Yeah.
I like to drink a little.
Oh, hey.
So
Me too.
a bar, yeah.
Killer Bev stations?
Yes, love. So I'm seeing a lot of this, and I'm actually doing installs on a lot of bar beverage stations. So whether you're incorporating a little nook, even if it's a dry bar, even if you can't have like a sink and the actual water or an ice machine.
Okay.
Even just a dry beverage station where it's staged, you have all of your tchotchkes, your bars, servingware,
Even your alcohol
out, yes.
Labels out, properly placed.
Of course.
Yeah,
Gotta look nice.
yeah, top shelf.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it right, get it tight. You can light it up. So it's, that's
Lots of
an
fun.
easy, it's a lot of fun.
And functional.
Yeah, who doesn't love that?
Well,
I love
Jen's
it.
got one in her house.
sure
would
do.
definitely call it a killer beverage station.
Same.
Yeah. Another thing you mentioned that I took away was light fixtures that are like alternative materials, not metal, but paper and wood and stuff like that. So you're seeing some of that for this next year.
Yeah, bringing in more texture. So
Okay.
bringing in that warmth. And it's an easy thing to do where you can go a little bit more bold with your light fixtures, whether it's in size, color, metal, shapes, paper. Not being afraid to go a little bit more bold just because th're very easily changed out.
Totally.
Yeah.
So coming from the real estate world, even if you go into a house and you're just like, okay, I love this light fixture, but when I go to list it, we're gonna have to bring this down a notch.
Absolutely. Yep.
So it's another great thing to be able to do. Have your individual little flavor on that
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
and then change it out,
Not
even if
permanent.
you change.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that. Very
Speaking
cool.
of flavor, you also mentioned that people are going a little bit more wild with hardware. So longer, bigger.
Yeah. So it just kind of taking up that real estate on the cabinet front.
Okay.
And if you are able to incorporate whether it's like a black, a satin, brushed nickel, just bringing in those other metals, kind of allows you to incorporate that into the kitchen without going crazy or spending a lot of money.
It does seem like there's so many more options out there these days.
100%.
Yeah.
CFM has some great options. Even if you just like signature hardware, Amazon. I've sourced things from Amazon
seen.
before, and
Gold has been really big. Will it continue to be in hardware? That soft muted gold?
yeah, not the yellowy one.
Yeah, right.
You said not your mom's brass.
Not your mom's brass. Yes.
Or grandma's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Answer to that is
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
Definitely going to be seeing those. I think where we're headed is going more individual. Is like people finding their design style and then really honing in on that. And it's all just about balancing it. So you can bring in those golds, the blacks, the brush nickels, all of that, but just making sure it's balanced in the room.
I think people have a hard time finding their design style, and that's why it's great for them to come and find you, because you
Yeah.
can help guide them,
Absolutely.
right?
That's what I love to do.
Oh, yeah.
Jesse, tell us a little bit about what you're seeing in flooring.
For flooring, it definitely is moving towards, or has been, LVT.
Okay.
Luxury vinyl planks. It's easy to install. It's 100% waterproof.
Cost effective.
So realistic.
So yeah.
It looks so good.
Yes. I actually put it in my house, so
Okay.
we have like hot tub kids, all of that. So it'll look good, and the function and the durability is nothing
that's
compares
great.
to it.
Yeah.
So there's that. I think for the younger generation, they're definitely moving towards a wider plank and longer.
Okay.
I think our patrons are still sticking with the timeless kind of thinner plank.
Okay.
Yeah, thinner
Okay.
planks. And then also like the hardwoods and the vinyls and all of that. But definitely the most popular by far is the LVT.
And color-wise, we've had the really dark espresso days and we've had the really light pale beechwood days, driftwoody look. Is it all work? Does it matter?
I think we're definitely going more of the neutral.
Okay.
And then a little, maybe you could say a little bit beachy with just
Okay.
like the whitewashed look.
Okay.
So it's definitely more of the lighter neutral tones.
Okay.
For sure.
All right, Jesse, I do love me a good tchotchke. So what are some ideas and fun things that you can just put over here or put in this corner? Or what are we working with now?
Well, I'd go plants.
Oh, you would,
What about you?
CJ.
Took the words right out of my mouth, CJ. I do love plants as well. So anytime that I have a little bit of light to work with or a shelf, I'm going to throw a plant there. It just brings life, the color, all of it. Other than plants, I always go to candles, books, and then kind of antique pieces.
Oh.
So if you've gone to like Antique Row in Tacoma and then just pick out something like a little bit funky that maybe has some of the tones, kind of. Honestly, I love it when they're kind of conversation starters. So
Cool, I
Yes.
love that.
Yeah.
That's
An
fun.
old phone or something.
yeah.
That's why we have you here.
I love that for
That's why we have you
Yeah.
here and not
I love that for you. So
I love that for you, CJ.
So a lot of those are available at our little store detail.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have gotten lots of things at Details. They have great pieces, plants, candles, all of those things you just mentioned. I think Shay said her favorite thing was there's a little fire.
Yes.
Oh,
Which
pretty
actually
cool.
doubles as a s'more
It sure does.
maker.
Yeah.
Very cool. Jesse, thank you so much for joining us and thank you for watching along on Design Trends and Crimes for 2024.
And please come down and check out Details on Bridgeport and University Place and CJ.
like and subscribe for more.
Hey.
While tchotchkes are always changing, you know what's not? Shopping local.
Ooh.
Like and subscribe. You know, hit us with another crime shot.
Back to you, CJ.